The first lesson. Wake up early the next morning, unable to sleep or eat or do anything except wait for Reagan to arrive and start your training. I'm so nervous. I want this. Reagan wants this. There's nothing to worry about. You have a phone. It said Mallory, quick test for reassurance. You awake yet? You know what you mean? Have I got to bed yet? Seriously? I'm sleeping now. I can't sleep when I'm dead. What's up? I can sleep when I'm dead. What's up? Distract me, please. Say no more. Oh, you saying you're about to dirty gifts? I'm good. Remember that girl I told you about? She's coming over and I'm kind of freaking out. 1, take a deep breath. 2, are you wearing something sexy? I don't think my clothes are the problem, but I might be. Just put on your lacy panties and you'll be okay. Bonus point, she can rip them off with her teeth. Mallory, look, even nothing happens. A little bit of waste can give you a lot of confidence. Oh, you know, you can wear no underwear at all. You shake your head as you say goodbye and toss your phone aside. Still, Mallory's words echo in your mind. She's right. What I need is something to make me look and feel confident. You peek in your underwear drawer, your fingers rifling through silk and satin until you find what you're looking for. Pat wasn't interested in this, but he's always been my favorite. Let Reagan would know just how to appreciate it. You slide out of your clothes and strap the lingerie in place. Tight fit sets your pulse racing. This is exactly what I needed. You move your hands over your sides, then carefully redress in your street clothes. Before you have a chance to second guess your decision, the doorbell rings. Ready or not, it's time for the training to start. Drawing a deep breath, you pull open the door to find Reagan scowling. I'm not being kept waiting. I didn't wish we were starting already. We started this the moment you offered yourself to me. Remember that. You see the door closed and watch as she makes herself at home. Even though the apartment is huge, her presence seems to fill every square inch. We'll start in a room where you feel the most comfortable. In that case, I picked the bedroom. Good choice. I always enjoyed the bedroom. I haven't had much of a chance to break it in yet. You sit on the end of the bed, wait to see what Reagan does. The pain of disappointment fills you when she elects to stand against the opposite wall. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work if you're not allowed to touch. That's because you aren't using your imagination. In BDSM, the anticipation of what's coming is half the experience. A delighted shiver runs through you. You fight it, but Reagan notices and shakes her head. Lesson 1 is don't fight your natural reactions. If you want to fully enjoy this, you need to let yourself go. Feel what you feel, what you want. Want what you want. A good dom will use those reactions to enhance your pleasure. I want lots and lots of orgasms in due time. You're already starting to relax and heat up. Instead of ignoring the warmth taking over your body, you look straight into it. What's next? Consent. I thought we already covered that. I wouldn't be here otherwise. Consent is a one-time deal. It needs to be ongoing. Otherwise, you won't be able to figure out what works for you. Then you need to explain in more detail. The things that you find sexy and that you don't find sexy can be very different. So different, in fact, that you might hate some of it. can never hit anything you liked. Don't be so sure. What if I said I want to put you on a leash and make you crawl through a public park? Oh, I'm not sure. Exactly. I need your consent before we try something new. Then I need to check in to make sure that you continue enjoying it. It's a little hard, understanding, starting to settle in. Being at Tom's power doesn't mean I'm powerless. Exactly. Once you know what you like and don't like, you'll find a Dom who matches your particular interests. You need a safe place to explore those limits, and a safe person to do it with. And a safe word, right? That's another thing we're supposed to have? Absolutely. I don't think we should go any further for that one. Choose whatever you like. Just keep it easy to remember and heat in the moment. Orange. Good. Anytime you feel overwhelmed or uncomfortable, even just tired, or do it, say orange. Have you ever used your safe word before? Yes, many times. Really? It's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it means you're pushing your limits and exploring new things, which is good. It also means you know when to stop, which is even better. And your partner wasn't upset, even if they want to keep going? You should feel comfortable enough with your dom to do or say anything. Even stop. If you don't, then you need a new dom. I see. Is there an opposite of a safe word? What do you mean? To get things going, now that we cover the basics, is this when we start doing things? Reagan's eyes flash hot fire. What are you asking for, Nadine? I want to know what to expect. What will my dom want from me? What am I supposed to do first? Good question. Most doms want you in a submissive position, usually nothing but your collar and underwear. Reagan reaches into a bag and extracts a training collar, a band of black leather fits tightly around the neck with an O ring at the base of the throat. Is this for me? It's for both of us. But first, undress and get on your knees. Doesn't seem fair for me to be the only one naked in the room. Is that a challenge, Nadine? I'm just saying, I feel better if you took your shirt off too. Reagan steps close, her voice low and dangerous. Insubordination is the one thing I don't tolerate for myself. You know what I say? Well, I'll show you what wearing this color really means. At the sound of this rough dread, your whole body lights as if from within. Already, your limbs are starting to turn weak with longing. Yes, Reagan. I'm sorry for disobeying you. You can barely hide your smile as you remove your clothes to expose the sheer edges of your lingerie. Every strap and wisp and lace feels like liquid fire against your bare skin. I put on a little something special before you got here. I hope you don't mind. Lace panties won't save you if you just bait me again. Not even a little? Not even if you're dripping wet. Now get on your knees and into position. And take your time settling on the floor in front of her. You spread your legs and put your hands behind your back, your eyes on the ground. Reagan circles you. Let her fingers trace the strap of your shoulder. Very good. I knew she'd like it. Seconds pass, then a few more seconds. You try to hold still and present yourself the way she instructed, but time seems to be stuck. Risking a quick glance up, you catch sight of Reagan standing stiff and not smiling where you left her. Did I do something wrong? She gives a jolt and shakes herself off. Her hand remains steadfast at her sides. No, Nadine. Any dom would be pleased to walk in and find you waiting like this. But what you find to be your real dom is a lucky woman. Disappointment starts to creep up from your stomach, but Reagan steps forward with the training collar before you can focus on it. Some doms want you to pull this on yourself. Others will demand the right to claim you. You don't move. She wraps the letter around your neck, her fingers deft and sure. The soft exhalation of her breath whispers over your skin, and you shiver. The ring on this collar can be used to clip you into place, but it's more symbolic than anything else. And you're the dom seeing this will know that you're in training, and that you're already been claimed. As Reagan claps the collar Her fingers graze the back of your neck. You barely have time to register that light touch when she jumps back as if shocked. What do you think? I think you're finally ready. She turns and reaches into her bag, this time pulling out candles? What are those for? Do you put them inside something? Not exactly. These are special low-temp candles designed for BDSM. It's a slow, seductive burn. I want to pour this hot wax all over your body. I want to watch it pool in your gorgeous curves, drip down your skin, and leave a trail of delightful pain behind. It's a low-risk way to introduce you to BDSM, to learn what it means to enjoy pain before pleasure. She pulls a golden zipper lighter and flips it open, lighting the candle. But it's entirely up to you. We can always start with something gentler. Experience wax play with Reagan and add the candles to your dungeon. You lift your gaze to Reagan's. Show me. And that's my little lamb. You're not freaking dirty, are you? One of these days, you're going to realize I'm not just a curious bystander. I think I'm already starting to. Reagan blows the candle out and motions for you to follow her. Come, I think you earned an upgrade. Once you resume your position, Reagan relights the candle. Even though the room is perfectly warm, you shiver as she approaches. Do I just stay on my knees? Reagan circles you with slow deliberation, her eyes watching your breath. Yes, no matter what I do or how bad it burns, you'll stay exactly like that. Understood? He tightens underneath the collar. Even though your whole body strains to get up, you nod. Good. Now, do you trust me not to close your eyes? Reagan, I'm yours to command. Without hesitating, you drop your eyelids. As you plunge into the darkness, all your other senses pick up. Sound, smell, touch. Feel the shift of air as Reagan circles you. Don't look too pleased with yourself. That was the easy part. You hold yourself perfectly still as Reagan's voice draws close. It takes all your willpower not to jump when her voice sounds at your ear. Embrace yourself. This will hurt. Reagan's careful not to touch you as the candle tilts and the first drop of wax hits the upper slope of your shoulder. At first, you register only a small, hot prick of pain. Gasping, you hold yourself still as the warm heat spreads outward, your skin like fire. Oh. Wax play is all about taking things slow. I want you to kneel there and feel every drip. At my speed, my command. Yes, Reagan. Whatever you say. You tremble as the heat of the candle draws close once again. A good dom will know how to use the wax to entice as well as hurt. How to make it drip down your skin like a hot, wet tongue. Before you have time to react, Reagan tips the candle once again. This time, the wax doesn't just touch your shoulder. She aims it to roll down your clavits and along the upper swell of your breast, clavicle. The hot, gentle burn is followed by a tight hardening as the wax cools. Your whole body tightens with it. Oh God. See what I mean? There's no end to the shapes I can make on your body, the paths I can trace over your skin. Reagan tisks gently. I hate to ruin that beautiful outfit you put on for me. What makes you think I put it on for you? That's presumptuous of you. It worked for me. Reagan's low growl sounds more pleased than upset. From now on, everything you wear is for me. From that collar to those hot little panties, everything that touches your skin is mine. My hot little panties. I might disagree with that. You gasp as Reagan grabs the ring of your collar, tugs upward. You have no choice but to turn your head how she wants you. You bare your chest to me, and you do it now, understood? Then I drip this wax down your breast until your nipples go hard with longing for me. Yes, Reagan. She lets go of your collar so abruptly that you gasp. You lose no time in sliding the bra down your shoulders. And I can make it hurt, or I can make it feel good. It all depends on whether you deserve to be rewarded or punished. Of course, we both already know the answer to that, but since it's your first time, be lenient. We can pause this, and you realize she's giving you a chance to direct what happens next. I've been so bad. You smile wickedly as you pull your hands from behind your back and begin running your fingers along the upper curve of your breast. You tell me, am I being good right now? I didn't say touch yourself. Start trailing your hand lower, skimming over the hardened peaks of your breast and down the gentle curve of your belly. I can't help myself. I feel so hot and tight. A low growl of warming escapes her. You're gonna feel a lot harder and tighter when I'm done with you. You drop your hands and slide them behind your back again, but it's too late. The challenge has been issued. Now you'll learn what happens when you disobey. You hold your body still in anticipation of your punishment. The wax hits you in the center of your chest, a hot splash that sends your whole body reeling. You whimper and squirm, the trigger of gentle agony. Reagan, you have no idea how delicious you look like this, trying to escape, and not do anything but obey. She pauses, but all you do is moan and tip your head back, eager for more. You thrust your chest up toward her. Yes, please touch them. Your eyes fly open as the first drip of wax just grazes the edge of your nipple. The sensitive skin puckers and tightens. You cry out with the overwhelming sensation of it. For the first time, the pain you feel is tinged on the edges with something more, something bigger. You want it to expand almost as much as you fear it. Again, or have you had enough? I don't want you to stop. Please, Reagan, make me scream. Your wish is my command. She dips again and again. This time sending a splash of wax that hits the tip of your breast and a wave of heat and sensation. Oh God, yes. Your body clenches tightly at the sudden, staggering feel of it, and her body setting powerfully over you. Well, you whimper, you cry out, your core clenches so hard that you almost come on the spot. It's so hot, so good. You feel breathless and exhilarated as Reagan begins putting away the wax supplies as she leads you back to the kitchen. You watch, curious as she pours some kind of oil onto a towel and carries it over to you. You help ease the sting and remove the wax from your skin. The longer it stays on, the harder it will be to remove. You set the towel and begin to dab it at your shoulders. The cool oil is soothing on your bare skin. The light flow sends a freeze for your senses. When you glance up, it's the fine Reagan holding out a glass of ice water with a gentle smile. What's that for? To drink. We're just getting started. Fruits are a must. Thank you, Reagan. That's really sweet of you. It's not sweet. It's the bare minimum. Just drink it. Take a long, cool drink. Your whole body starts to relax. Reagan waits until you finish before speaking again. Well, what did you think of your first? Well, what did you think of your first real BDSM experience? Part of you wants to keep going, keep pushing, but the rest of you is still quivering. It was not what I expected. You smile shyly, put your hand in the towel and the glass back. But it was definitely good. Reagan smiles down at you, a warm light in her eyes. She looks almost tender, a feeling that makes you flush warmer than all the rest of this experience combined. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? Because this is going better than I anticipated. To be honest, I keep expecting you to reach your limit and run screaming from the room. I'm not the type to run away when things get hard. You wring your nose as you realize that's exactly what you did with Pat. At least, I'm not the type to run away again. Fair enough. I'm willing to admit I underestimated you. In fact, I think you earned a reward. Do you trust me? I will do anything for a reward. I haven't made a promise and hold you to it. Someday. For now, I only ask one thing. Reagan pulls out a silk blindfold and twirls it between her long, dexterous fingers. May I? You nod and hold yourself still as Reagan slips the blindfold over your eyes. The fabric feels cool against your skin, but Reagan's careful not to touch you as she secures it in place. Now what? Now we make you presentable and then head out on a field trip. Do I get the collar on, even in public? If you were asking myself, then yes, that collar wouldn't come off until I said so. But under the circumstances, Reagan unclips the collar and tucks it back in her bag and try not to think about how naked you feel without it, even as you slip back into your clothes. You'll get it back once we get where we're going. Reagan keeps the blindfold on you as you exit our apartment, get into a car, and speed away to your mystery destination. Finally, you've been a very patient girl, Nadine. Are you ready to see your prize? She moves your blindfold, and with a flourish, you feel in an old-fashioned theater. We're going to watch a movie? Not just any movie. Look around. What do you see? A theater I can't order any popcorn? What kind of movie theater doesn't have any snacks? It's the kind where you snack on something other than food. You guys around the theater, find taking in the posters of scantily clad men and women in tastefully suggested poses lining the walls. Wait, are you gonna watch adult films? You said yourself that you have a traditional view of sex. I thought it'd be good to expand your mind on what's out there. An X-rated film sounds hot. Are they just acting, or is it the real deal? Reagan dims the theater lights and leads you toward a pair of seats in the center. That was real, alright? I wouldn't show you anything less. You sit and hold your breath as Reagan settles next to you. No part of her body touches yours, but you can feel the heat rising off her. You look at her expectantly. She seems to be waiting for you to do something. What's wrong? Have you forgotten already? We must get into position before we begin. You flush, but quickly obey. You slip off your clothes, then Reagan hands you the collar to clasp on your neck. You kneel on a soft carpet, your head just tall enough to still see. Very good. As the movie begins, you realize it's not a typical adult film. Instead of cheesy acting and no plot, it's a tasteful exploration. It's a tasteful exploration of the human body. For the next 3 hours, your body is mine to feast on and enjoy. Yes, mistress. Good. I'll let the gag off. For now. Even in a movie like this, you know, consent plays a big role. Consent and are those pearls? Is she supposed to put them there? Instead of being put off, you're entranced by the images on the screen. So the two bodies twist and tangle together. The sharp slap of skin on skin rays out through the air. That will teach you to disobey me. I'm sorry, mistress. I don't want to please you. Feel free to ask me anything you don't understand or want to know more about. I want to know how she's not shaven. Lubrication is an important step in any BDSM activity. What nature doesn't provide, your dumb will. Good to know. As the movie continues, the actions on the screen get more intense. Toys, whips, chains, everything comes into play. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Yes, you do, my pet. You take as much as I give you. You're unable to resist a peek at Reagan's profile. She shows no reaction to the images on screen. Once again, you wish she was easier to read. Why does she keep stopping just before they finish? It's called edging. By delaying the orgasm, they're heightening it. The Dom trades a little pain for now for a lot of pleasure later. Reagan's screen isn't the only one starting to feel the strain. You clamp your thighs tightly together, but that only makes the mountain pleasure worse. Can I something else? Something a little more personal? Ask away. It's what I'm here for. You gulp and try to put your question into words. What you really want to know is if Reagan is even as half turned on right now as you are. There must be some way to break down Reagan's barriers and get her to open up to me. You point at the screen. For a second, Dominant has joined the riding mass of bodies. Have you done that before? With more than one Dom, I mean? Reagan doesn't even glance at the screen. Her wee smile deepens. Yes, I've done that before. You swallow and try not to stop the sudden. You swallow and try to stop the sudden rush of heat that washes over you. The idea of Reagan touching you like that, her taking her pleasure so ruthlessly, it's almost too much. Have you done everything in this movie? Not everything, most of it. When you've been part of the BDSM community for as long as I have, there's little left for the imagination. Reagan, what's one thing you haven't tried? There are several things I've never done before, and probably never will. Doms have limits too. What if it was something your sub was interested in? Reagan's eyes shut down your collar before stepping back up again. That would depend on the sub and how bad she wants it. I want to ask her about her past subs and what they did to please her, but that's dangerous territory. Is that everything? All your deepest, darkest questions have been answered? As Reagan talks, her knee accidentally brushes against your shoulder. You try not to react, but that fleeting touch sets off something dangerous inside you. Actually, you finger your collar, the soft letter almost as hot as your skin. What about me? What about you? You try not to react too hard to the warning note in her voice. If we didn't have any rules, I would reveal your sub. What would we do right now? Just watching a movie? For the longest time, Reagan doesn't move. Her jaw grows hard, her body still, but she eventually answers. You wanna know how a Dom might use a dark theater like this to her advantage? Yes. You know it might hurt? Yes. Do you remember your safe word? Yes, orange. Don't say I didn't warn you. You hold your breath as Reagan sits back in her seat and angles her body so she can watch your every move. The first thing I do is tell you to describe what you see on our screen in explicit detail. I see a man tied to a bed. Your throat feels tight and hot. You swallow and force yourself to speak the words out loud. I see a naked man tied to a bed. He's hard. He's ready. Ready for what? Dirty talk has never been your forte, but you can tell what Reagan wants. He's ready for his Dom to take her pleasure. The way his body rises and bucks, he needs to feel her. And what do you need, Nadine? And what, you, Nadine? Do you feel any need? Yes. You squirm where you sit, your body tight with longing. The collar feels hot against your throat, your shoulders and breasts still tingling with a wax dripped on your skin. And of course, that wouldn't be enough for me. I want myself to feel the same delicious agony sets up on screen. How should I? Would you touch her? No, she hasn't earned that right yet. I make her trail her fingers down to the tender swell of her breast, ask her to slide her hand into the cup of her bra. Then I order her to take her tight, sweet nipples between her fingers and pinch till she can't stand it anymore. I lean back against the seat behind you, your fingers itching to do as Reagan commands. Your nipples are already puckering. Should I do that? Here? Now? You tell me. You're the sub in training. You lose no time giving in to Reagan's demands. The smooth straps of your lingerie are already sliding down your shoulders, the fabric like liquid against your skin. Push your top all the way down. I want to see how much it hurts you. The breath comes in short puffs as you bare yourself to Reagan, your hands caressing your own body as if feeling it for the first time. You find a hard peak your nipple and pluck once, hard. Not good enough. I want to hear you cry out. Please, don't make me. As long as you wear that collar, you're mine to command. With an arc of your back, you pinch your nipple between your forefinger and thumb. It tugs at something deep inside you, your core vibrating with the strain of it. Oh God, it's too much. No, Nadine, it's exactly right. The movie has reached its climax by this time, in more ways than one. There is no end to your agony till we're both satisfied. Please, mistress, I need more. Half you wants to watch as the man falls to his knees, but the other half can't look away from Reagan. I told you there's more to this outing than nice rated film. You want it, don't you? Touch yourself, to come, right here, right now. I don't know. Yes, you do. You sit there quietly like a good girl, or you give in and be bad. I can be a good girl. As much as you long to give in to Reagan's wicked offer, you refuse to give her the satisfaction. I'm a good girl, Reagan, remember? Innocent and pure. Ducking your head, you hide your swift smile. And obedient, always obedient. Catch a glimpse of Reagan's hand clutching her armrest. And that's the case, then keep your eyes trained on the screen till the movie's over. Want yourself to enjoy every minute of their pleasure. Fixing your attention on the screen is difficult after all that, but you force your breathing to slow and your mind to focus. If this is what Reagan wants from me, then this is what Reagan gets. Now the film comes to an end. You're so wrapped up in your overwhelming feelings and of Reagan sitting next to you that you don't notice the sound of beeping right away. I think your phone might be ringing. Don't turn this damn thing off. Reagan reaches into her pocket and pulls out her phone. She starts to switch to silent, but the name on the screen catches her attention. I'll take this. My receptionist knows not to interrupt me unless it's urgent. She sets the phone to her ear and a frown on her face. As she listens, she keeps snatching quick glances at you. She did what? No, don't file anything tonight. Put the papers on my desk, and I'll get to them first thing in the morning. She set the phone back in her pocket. All dots in the movie forgotten. What's wrong? Are you leaving? Your ex is claiming you owe her alimony. She's gonna try to take everything from you in a divorce.